Folks, good evening. We're going to get back to the program real quickly. We have run a little bit late, so I am supposed to spend 10 minutes telling you about the state of the council. But you heard my remarks either in the board meeting or in the India Advisory Council meeting, and I think you know, and I think you can feel from the vibe here and from the very fact that we're all here at all, that the state of this council, I am pleased to report to you, gentlemen and ladies, is strong. It's incredibly strong. Let's think for a minute what it took to get us all here. Think about the scientists, think about the research, think about the vaccines, think about the supply chain, think about the health professionals that made sure we could get to this room and we could gather in person. And thank you all for making that sacrifice and coming here today. It means a lot. Our membership is strong, our standing is strong in the corridor, our business and revenues are strong, our reputation is strong, and most importantly, the member companies of this organization make it a success every day. You give us the insight that helps us do our jobs in advocating constructively and respectfully with the governments of India and the United States to achieve the vision that all of the speakers today here have talked about. So friends, I'm going to conclude a very brief remark by just saying I feel like we're in great shape. Ryan and I, particularly, my very able vice president, are always about the spirit of Kaizen, the Japanese philosophy of constant improvement. And with Myron Brilliant's support and with Nisha Biswal's blessings, we are always going to try to do more and more for you and work better and better. And we believe passionately in member service. We are a member service organization. And I want to thank everybody in this room for their membership, for their board membership, and for their sponsorships. It means a lot. It validates all of the hard work that my team does. And I really also want to appreciate my team. They have put an unlimited amount of hours into making sure we can all have a good time over these next 2-3 days. Friends, at this juncture, I'd like to invite two very important people, our interim chair, Mr. Ed Knight, and our outgoing chair, Mr. Vijay Advani, to come and join me on the stage. Gentlemen, please. Let's see if it works. Okay. Friends, this is where we get a little bit maudlin. I am a diplomat. I don't know much about business, but I'm learning. And when I took this job, when Nisha Biswal and Myron Brilliant came to me and Ryan Miller and said, this is the job for you and now is the time, I realized I had an enormous amount that I had to learn. And I'm still in my training wheels period. I'm still learning so much about the world that you have occupied for so long, where I am still an infant. But I will tell you that in the early days of my tenure, when I needed to ask all kinds of dumb questions and sought wisdom about how to manage personnel and processes and politics and so much besides, I couldn't have asked for a better friend than Vijay Advani. He was patient, he was available, he was replete with wisdom. He constantly gave me good ideas for how to position myself, position our council, strengthen our team, take care of U.S.-India relations. He has been unfailingly courteous, kind, and polite to me, as he has been to all of you. He's been an absolutely wonderful chair of our organization, and I want to turn to Vijay now and ask him to share his thoughts of wisdom with all of you.
Well, thank you, Atul, and that's very kind of you. But firstly, I want to start by saying I want to thank the USIBC team for a wonderful India Ideas Summit, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of days. So when I was flying here on the flight from San Francisco to Mumbai, there was somebody sitting next to me and who had who was doing a New York Times crossword puzzle. And I saw that he had some difficulties, so I said, can I help you? He said, yes, absolutely. It's a 4-letter word, it ends in IT, and Atul and the rest of the US IBC team are full of it. And immediately I said, well, I know what it is. It's grit, G-R-I-T. And I think the last several years, I must say that with Nisha and now with Atul and Myron, here in the audience as well, what has impressed me the most is seeing the grit and determination of the US IBC building this corridor between two great nations, both democracies. And I'm not going to take too much time. We've heard two ministers speak about the opportunity. We've heard, we're going to be hearing later on from a US perspective as well, all the opportunities that are there. I think both countries stand at a crossroad right now where more can be done. I think a lot of the hard work has happened. Now the question is, how do we continue that momentum? And I just want to welcome Ed to this new role. I will continue staying on as the chairman emeritus, but I'm going to pass on the day-to-day responsibilities to Ed, who's a great friend. Many of you have kind of met him in the past and have been colleagues with him. Ed is, as all of you know, the vice chair of NASDAQ, and I'm sure with his guidance, especially in the financial sector, kind of bringing dollars into India and the FDI or the stock market, Ed will be an able leader helping Atul, take this thing forward. So it's been a great last several years. I don't want to keep you and your nightcap, so I just want to thank you all, thank the US IBC staff, thank Atul for all the hard work that they do, and it's been a pleasure to be around, and I look forward to interacting with all of you over the next couple of days.
Well, no speeches. I want you to get to the next course or next drink or whatever. But one, it's an honor for me to have this role. I've got very big shoes to fill, and Vijay, my friend, a great leader in the financial community and has been a great leader of this organization. I am very impressed with Atul and the team that he has. I just want to emphasize that NASDAQ and its DNA is about entrepreneurs. It's about helping public companies. It's about helping small companies get bigger. We're excited about the ability to work with each of you and help your companies grow, help the U.S. economy grow, help the Indian economy grow. I can feel the connectiveness in this room at this very critical moment when this relationship between India and the United States is so central to the future of the world economy and world affairs. If you would allow me, we heard a quote from John F. Kennedy earlier today from the transportation minister. One that I think is apt tonight is one he gave at American University in a speech on foreign affairs when he said, in the final analysis, at the most basic level, we are connected by the fact that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. So in that spirit of connectiveness and working together and seeing past differences, I look forward to working with all of you.
That's it.
I'd like to invite Myron and Arundhati Ji and Ambika Ji to come up on stage. We're going to present Vijay a token of our sincere respect and affection and gratitude. I wish you all the best in all of your future endeavors, even as you remain a member of our team and a part of our group. And Ed, thank you so much for taking on these duties. I'm really grateful.
Look forward to
Come on up, folks.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Thank you all.